Hello everybody, Ragtag Sagvy here. Welcome to the next episode. In the last episode, we made our way down to the star base. And in this episode, we are going to be taking on that base. Which this time I remember to actually read it, storming the ferry crew base. Ortega, of the Ruchbah Squad. Said to be the second strongest of Team Star bosses, his family owns an appliance brand aimed even in Paldea. He constantly looks down on others, perhaps due to his cushy upbringing. Well, let's go down and ace that base. Now, this is going to be just the base this episode. We're going to be exploring the rest of this area in the next one. Because as soon as you get close, this happens. Donnie. Operation Starfall is going well, wouldn't you say? Only 2 bosses left now. The whole experience has been eye-opening, to say the least. I'm glad I could take part. But I'm curious, Donnie, what do you think of Cassiopeia? They're doing the right thing. Is that so? Personally, I don't think Cassiopeia feels any hate or resentment towards Team Star. No, there must be some other reason behind Operation Starfall. But what could it be? Well, I do best get back to keeping watch. Call for me if you decide to take on the base, okay? Yep, and since it warps us right in front of the base, let's go take it on. I will return later when it's time for the young master's piano lesson. Until then, please give him my regards. Yes, Mr. Hardican. And who might you be, young man? A friend of the young master, perhaps? Young master? Ah, I see. Since you seem unaware, I must inform you that this base of Team Star's ferry crew, the Ruchbah Squad, is led by young Master Ortega. Mr. Harrington, I don't think we're supposed to be giving out that information. No? Then please accept my apologies. Do you have any idea as to who this young man might be? He's no friend of ours. You know, I think he might be here to try and take us on. Understood. In that case, may I take it you are the adversary of the young master? Yep, that's right. Is that so? Well then, that leaves me with one last thing to ask you. Huh? Would you be so kind as to indulge me in a quick battle? Why, sure. Splendid. Then let us begin. So to get inside the base, we gotta face Pokemon Trainer Harrington. I'm not too worried about his Pokemon. He starts with a Morgan. Down it goes. Hatrium, let's keep you out. Go for a crunch. And we win the battle. Well, well. An outstanding performance. However, do be aware that the young Master Ortega's battle prowess far surpassed my partly skills. You would do well to take care. Now, if you excuse me. Hasta la vista! That gentleman guy used to be the director of the academy, I think. At least that's what I heard. Now he's like tutoring the boss or something. He shows up here sometimes to take the boss to his lessons. Hang on, why am I explaining this to you? There's no doubting you're here to make trouble, so I gotta go let everyone know. Hasta la vista! I see the guard has been dealt with. Good job. That base belongs to Team Star's ferry crew, the Ruchbah Squad. Their boss, Ortega, is the mechanic of the team. He may be the youngest of the bosses, but his battle skills are no joke. Underestimate him, and things will go south for you quickly. He's also a real lead from the back type. He gets his grunts to do all the dirty work for him. But his weak points is short fuse. Get him good and angry, and he'll march out to the front lines to deal with you himself. In terms of tactics, there's nothing else for it, but to take down all the lackeys he sends your way. Just though it's out until Ortega shows up, and go from there. Ring the bell on the gates once you are ready to kick off this phase of the operation. Time to wipe the Ruchbah Squad off the map. Alright, Amphi, you can take lead. Change position. Flora, you can take point. And let's put Chemo here. Now let's start the raid. Code Red, Operation Starfall alert. Everyone get into positions to defend the boss with all you got. And the rest, as assured, intruder, we will deal with you without the boss's help. Unless you manage to defeat 30 of our Pokemon in 10 minutes, that is. Good luck with that. Defeat 30 of Team Star's Pokemon. Let's fight. Chemo, go deal with this family. Flora, go deal with this Gardevoir. Chemo, eat up these cake pups. Ooh, got some Mimikyus here. Amphi, you can deal with this. Flora, go for the Tinkatinks. More cake for you, Chemo. Amphi, go on the attack. Flora, your turn. Chemo, go on the attack. Our defenses are breached! It's all up to the boss now! Boss of Team Star's ferry crew, Ortega. Huh, so you're Donnie. Okay. Talk about underwhelming. I was expecting someone, I don't know, a little bit more beefed up. Well, whatever. I don't care who you are. Not like I'm gonna lose to you anyway. If you think fairy types are all about cuteness, you're in for a nasty surprise. Found by Ortega of Team Star. I promise I'll play nice, so don't blame me when the battle sends you blabbering back home. So we'll start with a Subaru, level 50, Water Sub Fairy with the ability Huge Power. With the moves Aqua Tail, Play Rough, Bounce, and Charm. Ampy, give it a good sapping. Gonna send out his Wigglytuff. Let's bring out Felix. Here's his Wigglytuff, level 50, Noble Sub Fairy with the ability Cute Charm, with the moves Body Slam, Play Rough, Gyro Ball, and Charm. And now he's going to send out his Ace Pokemon. Bring out Kibo. His Ace Pokemon, Dash Bun, level 51, Pure Fairy type with the ability Well Big Body. Do not use fire moves, it will not do any damage, and it will instead increase his stats. With the moves Crunch, Play Rough, Baby Doll Eyes, and Mud Slap. Chemo, give it a nice poison jab. What the heck? Why is my team on the ropes? That's totally not fair! So time for a Starmobile. Oh, the Rabuncha Starmobile. Level 50, Pure Fairy type with the ability Misty Surge. With the moves Magical Torquette, which I believe this move can cause confusion if it hits you. Its other moves are Spin Out, Steamroller, and Confuse Ray, which I don't know why he has Steamroller on this thing, because Steamroller, when used, destroys terrain. So he gets rid of his terrain that's benefiting his Pokemon if he uses it. Anyway, let's terrestrialize Chemo and bring the Starmobile down. Ooh, almost took it down in one hit. Went for the Magical Torquette. Oopsie, did you realize how outmatched you are? If you want to give up, now's the time. Alright, one more Poison Jab should do it. Ugh! How could I lose? What the heck? About a year and a half ago. Ugh! What the heck? Your toy car didn't budge an inch, huh? I told you! It's not a toy! It's called the Starmobile! And I was up all night building it. The problem clearly we're not giving it enough juice. You designed the thing to be powered by only 2 Charcadet, but it's just too heavy. That's such a shame. I wanted to see the looks on our bullies' faces once we got it moving. I'm sorry. I really thought it would work. Come, good fellow. 'Tis no occasion for melancholy. Why, to make such a remarkable contraption by thine own hand. Genius, thy name is Ortega. Yeah, well, there's no point if it doesn't work, is there? If I knew all that effort would have zero payout, I would have just asked Mother to buy a car for us. See, this is why people don't take you seriously. You say stupid things, you know that? What? Melia, cool it, would ya? Yeah, how about no? I mean, we put this in the code, for crying out loud. When we started Team Star, we swore to quit relying on our parents or bags of cash to fix our problems for us. Or did you forget that? If that hunk of junk doesn't move, get it moving. If we're short on juice, just crank up the power somehow. Doesn't take a genius, man. That's easy enough to say, Melia, do you have an actual plan? Yep. I'm gonna train up my Char Cadet and have them evolve. The boosted firepower will get the Starmobile moving, no sweat. But the hour of the operation is nigh at hand. Will you succeed in time? Oh, I'll get it done. Ellie, wait! You know, Ellie shoots her mouth off an awful lot, but she means well. I know. Gah, this sucks. This sucks. I hate losing I hate myself for losing, but I also can't get over how awesome you were in that battle. If any of us squad bosses are defeated, that means we have to step down. Going against our code would make me a traitor to the team. Gah! Fine! Not like I have a choice anyway. Take this badge already. Hey, you better treat it with the respect it deserves. And we make up. What's that? Is that supposed to be like a spark coming from the Starmobile? What the heck is that red light in the photo? I'm not done yet. Here's my favorite TM. Feel free to marvel at how awesome it is. We get TM 79 Dazzling Gleam. The user damages the opposing Pokemon by emitting a powerful flash. And just so you know, you are the worst! Like the most annoying person ever! But I get it. You're super strong, and I'll admit that much. You even bust up my Starmobile. Young Master Ortega. Mr. Harrington! I guess it's time for my piano lesson, huh? As it happens, I just lost my boss title, so I am all good to head on home. Ah, actually, a different matter brought to me. There's someone I would like you to meet. He's a distant acquaintance of mine. The name's Clive. Okay, what's your business here? I want you to tell me something. You're the son of a wealthy family and heir to a major appliance company. So why join a group like Team Star? What a question to ask someone you just met. Well, my answer's the same as everyone else in the team. It's because I was being bullied. So the Academy really used to have an issue with bullying. Who would guess, right? The school's all rainbows and butterflies these days. And the bullies from back then don't even go to the Academy anymore. Why? What happened to them? As the former director of the Academy, I believe I am the best positioned to answer that question. Mr. Harrington. About 18 months ago, the members of Team Star confronted the students who used to bully them. And an altercation broke out between the groups. Though it did not escalate into a major incident, the altercation nonetheless caused a scandal, of a hitherto unknown proportions. As a result of what occurred that day, the students who had perpetrated the bullying dropped out of the academy one after the other. But there's aren't any records of that anywhere in the academy. No, I should imagine not. My former deputy deleted all records of the incident, you see. What? Why would anyone do that? Just as I was puzzling over how to best deal with the Team Star in the aftermath of the incident, a certain student came to see me. The student declared that they would take all responsibility for the team's actions. In exchange, they requested I exonerate the other students of Team Star from any blame. Huh? No one told me that! I accepted the request and agreed to not take disciplinary action against Team Star. Then I assigned an 18 months overseas study to the student who took responsibility for the team. A year and a half of studying abroad. This was not intended as a punishment. You understand, Team Star are the victims after all. I wanted the student to take some time to rest, so I had them return home to the Galar region, under the pretext of overseas study. Around that time, however, the former deputy director took it upon himself to erase all traces of the incident from the academy servers. It appears his intent was to shield himself from any blame. So he tried to cover up the whole thing. That's terrible. After we discovered what he had done, I dealt with him appropriately, of course. But the inability of myself and the rest of the teaching staff to prevent this terrible act also represents a grave burden on our part. I accepted the blame that laid at my feet and reassigned for my position as director. The rest of the teaching staff joined me in handing in their notices. So that's why the current teachers were all brought in about a year and a half ago. I understand my actions have caused you a great deal of trouble. You have my sincere apologies. Hang on! Mr. Huntington, how come you suddenly decided to talk about this now? Young Master Ortega, Team Star cannot carry on in its current fashion. I merely wish to give you a chance to chart a better course. Well, there's no way I'm abandoning my friends and going to school without them. Not after we came this far. Your friends in Team Star must mean a great deal to you. Isn't that obvious? It's 'cause, you know, they're my greatest treasure in the whole world. Donnie, it's me. I take it that Ortega has handed over his star badge to you then? I see. With its boss no longer around, the Ruchbah Squad is good as finished. Even Ortega. I'm sorry. We're almost there now. Just one boss left. The operation has been a huge success thanks to you, Donnie. And Clive has also performed admirably as your support. I remember him saying that you are acquaintances. How have you known each other long? Yeah, for a while now. Well, he's clearly a reliable friend. He almost reminds me of the gang back in the day. Back in the day? As you know, Team Star was formed by a group of students who were being bullied at school. Shortly after forming the team, these students, none other than the squad bosses themselves, confronted their bullies head-on. The outcome was a resounding victory for Team Star, though you could hardly call it a contest. The bullies didn't even put up a fight, and they all bolted from the battle the first chance they got. Scared spineless of Team Star, the bullies then dropped out of school one after another. And Team Star ended up the villains of the story. But that's neither here nor there. I forget to mention it. Now, about your reward, I'll transfer some LP over to your phone as promised. Can now make more kinds of TMs. Make good use of those TMs. They should help you take down the last remaining boss. My supply unit rep will be along soon to give you your bonus reward. I'm here. Ah! Stay in your Pokeball for once, will you? Ah! Wow, Team Star went through all that, huh? They just wanted the bullies to go away, but then they became the bad guys in everyone's eyes. What a joke. The students, the teachers, they're all so messed up. If even just one of them had been paying attention when everyone was getting bullied, they would have been able they do have been able to tell right away that Team Star wasn't the ones in the wrong. But I guess the big boss was the one who urged everyone to face their bullies despite knowing how messed up the academy is. What a massive idiot. Creating Team Star and just hoping their plan would miraculously work out. I don't know about that. Unsure of it. Well, here's your reward. A lot of Pokemon materials. The next boss is the very last one. We're counting on you, Donnie. Alright, let's quickly explore this base. I got Maractus. So a quick little explore. More importantly, let's head to that lighthouse. So we got a fairy shard. Ooh, what's behind the tent here? This is a full restore. Go up to the roof of the lighthouse. Who's a good puppers? Yeah, yes, you both are. I love my Fidos, so fluffy and doughy. Here we get Energy Ball as a TM. And with that, I think we'll end the episode here. So in the next episode, I think we'll take our time to explore this area that surrounds the base. If you enjoyed this episode, do you like the videos? It helps tremendously. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below on your thoughts on this episode. And share the videos. That way more people can discover my content and help the channel grow. And I'll see you all next time. Later.